at the slideshow, correct? All right, here's the agenda that I'm going to follow tonight. And I just want to acknowledge that Administrative Professionals Day was last week. That's always the last week in April, the last full week in April. And it's an opportunity to just acknowledge the great people that work at the front desk, that work in support of the department heads and the staff. So who you see there are some HR professionals and then our front desk receptionists and the DPW and police support. And just a great group of men and women who take care of the community, who are the first ones to answer the phone when you call the front desk and who do all the administrative things that keep us afloat. So just want to acknowledge the administrative professionals and the wonderful work that they do. And then next week is Municipal Clerks Week. So we have a great team that is Nate, Kiana, and Lily there. And so this has been celebrated since 1984, but our clerks do a lot. They're really the foundation of local government. The first call, they handle PIA requests, election support. They handle the council meetings and agendas and you name it, records management. So we're very proud of our clerks. And so I just want to acknowledge the office of the city clerk. And we've got some new businesses. I know Jeff might be on the line, so I'm going to toss to him in just a moment, but I do want to say that we are really excited that we opened Sarku, Japan on East West Highway and the 7-Eleven also on East West Highway. They both had their ribbon cutting this week. So if you haven't stopped in to visit the new businesses, please do that. Jeff, anything to add about our new businesses? All right, I'm going to keep going. And then we had a spring roundtable. These roundtables are starting to grow. I mean, we're getting a lot more businesses that come out. The businesses really have a need to hear about things that can support them. You can see the group of speakers that we had. Comptroller's office came out. We had tax services come out, and just the code compliance talked about some of the things that businesses needed to do. But each one of these, we have these quarterly, and each time we can see a growth in the number of people that just want to learn more about what the city's doing to support them. I'm going to see if this video will play. Hopefully you can hear it. This has been on social media, but I think it's really important just to hear about some of the public art plan that we have. Whoop.
You can't hear it.
Can't hear it?
No.
So I'm going to skip this if you can't hear it. I'm up as loud as I can go, so I'm not sure why it's not coming through. But
Tracey,
this is our,
if you don't mind, I'll go ahead and speak on this if you don't mind.
okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Jeff.
Awesome. Before you, as Tracey is sharing, is a social media post regarding the city's effort to put together a public art plan. As you notice, of course, one thing that makes City of Hyattsville what it is our public art, our murals, sculptures, and whatnot. So what we did in an effort to drive more attention and also kind of coalesce around an idea, a theme regarding our public art. What story are we really telling? What are we conveying to folks that visit the city? What are they taking away as they leave? So our goal right now is to take your opinions, take your input, take your ideas, and put together a public art plan that encapsulates all of those different elements, but also gives folks an idea, even more so, a more intimate understanding of who Hyattsville is. So we want your feedback, we want your understanding. Chloe did an amazing job, as well as Danny, in this video to kind of put that public service announcement out there to give folks an idea of, hey, we have it here, but we want your input too. We want you to have your stamp of approval on a lot of the public art that you see throughout the city. So if you get an opportunity, there is a QR code on the website. Please take the art survey. We don't have a deadline on it because we want to capture as much feedback as possible. But that's all I have for you. And thank you, Tracey, for letting me interject there.
Yeah, no, thank you, Jeff. I called for you earlier. I didn't know if you could hear me or not, so thank you. Yeah,
Ms.
I think
Douglas,
it's
I think you didn't have your speaker on.
on the video.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Okay. All right, it's on. Oh, okay, I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it if I can. Looks like it's on from my end, but thanks,
But
thanks.
if you want to catch it, it is on the city's social media webpage.
Okay.
Take advantage of that. It's also on, I believe, all the other social media web pages that we have as well.
Okay,
Platforms.
thank you. That's good enough.
All right. Oops. Let me get past this one. Oops. Okay, hold on. I'm going a little too fast there. Let's see. All right, let's try this again. All right, we had the Public Safety Awards banquet. There was a really great turnout at the banquet. It was an opportunity to acknowledge the fire department and the police officers who have done great things. We had life-saving awards and officer and civilian of the year, and just all kinds of awards, and just displaying the heroism, bravery, and courage of our men and women in uniform. So I want to thank all the council members that came out to support the police department, and just want to once again congratulate and thank the police for all they do to take care of this community. And we had National Prescription Drug Take Back Day on Saturday. A lot of tables out there, a lot of good information. If you look at the picture in the top right, you can see some of the tables that were out there on Saturday. But those people, it was a pretty chilly day, but those people were out there and they were really trying to encourage people and provide education. Reggie, I don't know if there's, well, I do think there's something to add. We collected the largest amount in the county, but go ahead and please address that.
Yes, I'm happy to address that. Good evening, everyone. Yes, there were 15 exhibitors out there. This was in partnership with the city of Hyattsville Police Department, the Prince George's County Health Department, First United Methodist Church, and several other entities that came out to participate. We set a Prince George's County Health Department record this year. We collected 18 yard-sized bags of prescription drugs totaling 428 pounds. And the health department has never had an individual site to take in anything close to that. And even as this year's official stats came out, we were at 428, and the next closest one was maybe like at 18 pounds. So I mean, so we are running circles around everyone else, and so this is attributed to the partnership and the hard work that we in our community do, and the residents who came out and responded. So thank you very much. And I'm wearing my We Are Hyattsville hat, and I'm proud to do that. This is the communications swag that they're giving out, and I'm proudly wearing it because indeed we are Hyattsville.
Thank you, Reggie. All right, we also had the anniversary festival. Sherry, Sandra, the community services team, Sherry and Jasmine are usually the leads, and once again took lead on this one. And this was a lot of hard work because, as you know, it was originally scheduled for Saturday, and because of the rain, we moved it to Sunday. You normally expect that when you have to relocate or move an event from one day to the next, that we're going to lose a lot of our partners. And so Sherry, Sandra, Beth, the whole team just got on the phone, called all of the vendors, the musicians, did everything that they could to try to pull this off. And it really did turn out well. It was a really good turnout. So thank you, Hyattsville, for coming out to celebrate the 140th anniversary of Hyattsville. It's a really good time. Great music, great fireworks. And then High Swap. High Swap was last week, the 17th, 18th, so a week and a half ago. They distributed over 3,500 cubic feet of donations in infant, and you know that they not only do infants, they do children, and I think they do some adults as well, but it's all kinds of clothing, gear, toys, books. They were able to distribute to over 700 families. They had 123 volunteers, as you can see there. And you can see the hours, over 1,000 hours that they took to sort all of those donations. These are donations that were brought to them by families and community members, churches, all kinds of people donated because they understand the importance of giving back to the community. So thank you, High Swap, for the great work that you did and that you do every year, actually. They have another one coming up in the spring. Also had an Earth Day event. That was on April 22nd, and they had some students, over 30 students from Gonzaga High School, and they helped us clean up Driscoll Park, plant trees, and do some invasive plant removal. And so it was just a good time. You can see the large number out there. So our sincere thanks to our city arborist, Dawn, for coordinating that. And Sandra, do you want to talk about the children and youth programs?
Sure. Good evening, Tracy. And council members and mayor. Yep. So we had the closing ceremony for the art therapeutic sessions and the wellness sessions for our participant at the youth center, and they were able to work on a project for 8 weeks where they're called Paradise in a Box, and express their emotions and as well learn different personal skills and social emotional skills that they were able to develop throughout the program. So we are thankful through our partner who is able to provide the mental health services and the art therapy classes for our young people. For aging and wellness services, we had the tenant rights workshops on April 13, and we had a few partners that came out to provide some advice of how to handle tenant issues and knowing their rights. We also had the senior field trip, the seniors on the go, and they were able to go to the botanical gardens in DC. That's nothing.
Okay, thank you, Sandra. Hey, Reggie, I'm going to toss back to you because we've got some work going on Route 1 and Hamilton Street. And I think we got some information initially that we would be closing one lane of Route 1, but it looks like it's going to be Hamilton Street that will be closing. So, Reggie, if you want to just briefly let everyone know what's going on. This is all in preparation to open up our garage, the new garage on Baltimore Avenue.
Yes, glad to do that. As some of you may have noticed, there is work going on at Route 1 and Hamilton Street. We wanted to clear up any confusion as to whether or not a lane of Route 1 will be closed tomorrow. It is not expected to be that way. The lane that will be closed is actually on Hamilton Street. They're going to mill and pave half of the street and leaving one lane open, and then when that is set and dry, they will do the same on the opposite side of the street. So Hamilton Street will remain open, but it will be single lane passable while that is going on. Route 1 will remain entirely open, and we have anticipated this for a long time, so this is work that we welcome, so that we can get the last phase of the project done and be able to fully access the garage, as well as keep the flow like it should be going on Route 1. It started today, May 4th. Full operation was started today, April 27th. The work is expected to be completed by May 4th, with testing to follow and full operation by May 11th.
Yeah, so that's exciting. A lot of us have been waiting for that, but this signalization is important because we have to make sure that this corner is safe for not only pedestrians but also for vehicles, and that they have a dedicated turn lane, and that it's ADA compliant. So we're looking forward to this that corner opening up and the garage opening. And then wards 3, 4, and 5 got together and they had a pond to pond Earth Day walk. They walked from Kirkwood Park all the way to the Duck Pond in University Hills. And I understand that's about a 5K walk each way. They had a really great turnout. People got some fresh air and exercise. And so we just want to shout out Ward 3, 4, and 5 for pulling that together and getting people outside and moving. And then we've got some upcoming events. The first one, I will just remind everyone that DPW is having an open house. DPW, or Public Works Month, is also the month of May. So this is in response to Public Works Month. We've done this just about every year for Public Works, just letting the community come in and see the vehicles and meet some of the Public Works employees. So that's on May 17th through the 23rd, and it'll be an open house from 10 to 2. And again, you can climb in trucks and visit and just talk to them. Okay, and then weekly offerings, not much change here. The Zumba on Wednesdays, Hyattsville is home on Mondays at 10. In Wellness We Thrive workshops on Wednesdays at 5. Seated exercise classes, those continue to grow. Those are on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. And then the digital literacy class on Wednesdays at noon. And committee meetings, we've got a few coming up. Tuesday, the 28th is the Race and Equity Task Force. Then the Board of Supervisors on May 5th, Shade Tree May 6th. Public hearing for the budget is on May 11th, and then a council meeting. That'll be followed by the council meeting on May 11th. So 6:30 is the hearing, 7 p.m. is the council meeting. And then a few other upcoming events is the town hall for Metro Bus. That's April 28th. That's at WMATA headquarters in DC. Traffic calming meeting on Nicholson Street, April 28th at 6:30. Care Partner Support Group is on May 1st. Invasive vine removals, May 2nd. Free Movie Monday, May 4th. Older Adult Walking Group. They started this earlier this month, and it had a really good turnout, so we're going to keep that going, May 7th. Teen Center Drop-In, that's Thursday. That's the last day until fall for the Teen Center, because we'll start transitioning to summer programming. And then Senior Legal Document Clinic is on Friday the 8th. Night Owls is also Friday the 8th, and Open Studio Tours is on May 9th. We do want to wish Mayor Crosland a happy birthday. His birthday is May 9th. And Jeff Ulisse, our Director of Community Business and Economic Development, has a birthday on May 20th. So wishing you both a very happy birthday. And last slide is saying a formal farewell publicly to Lieutenant Chris Evans and his canine companion, Nola. They have just been integral to this community, and really hard to see them go. This has been a tough pill to swallow for all of us. Chris Evans has been here for 12 years. Nola has made such a difference. Chris started this program, this Canine Companion Program. He wrote and talked about the importance of having the canine in the schools. And we even had memos from a young lady and others who have said that Nola helped save their life. They look forward to going to school every day just so they can sit and pet Nola. And she's just, they've both just been such an important part of this community that it is going to be hard to see them go. His last day was last Wednesday. We were able to say a quick farewell here. Chris is going to go move on to Prince George's County Office of the Sheriff. And so he and Nola will be there. I hope that they continue to come and visit us. I know that the chief and the officers will deeply feel his absence, as will all of us on staff, and I believe the community as well. So, Chris, I just want to publicly thank you for all you have been to Hyattsville, all you have been to me and the staff and the department, and we wish you the absolute best. We are fortunate that Chris joined us for a few minutes tonight. So I don't know, Mayor, if you, as I end this, if you'd like to turn that over to him. But that is all I have. And Chris, we wish you the best, and God bless you.